Namaste and welcome to class, and thank you so much for sitting with us in this rainy, soft day here in the Redwoods in California. And today we want to talk about timelines and central channels. You want to start with central channels or timelines? What it would be the more?
Well, timelines, because we have felt that these ancient trees, some of them are up to 2,000 years old, and they're in the now, but in a different now, in a parallel now, because they're so old that they've just seen so much, and we're relatively short. We're just like a blink of an eye for them, almost, so.
And like an ant as well.
And we're tiny. You can't see the scale of it, but they're like 5 to 10 meters across at the base and 360 feet high. So, and straight, perfectly straight, and very few branches.
Yeah, it really walking through it enhanced that sense of strength and our own energetic central channel where we are planting but also receiving our antennas, our own inspiration of the sky. When you hug them, it's interesting because you kind of enter into a place where is the now, but is, as you were saying, is the now that is millennium,
an old
memory of the earth. And perhaps I want to talk about what is the timelines, because it's a place where we are creating constantly. It's not something that it comes out just of the other world or afterlife or things like that. Really, in every breath that you are taking and every breath that is charged with a thought and with an action, you are creating a probability of existing in that particular frequency. Let's say if I have the desire to have a lover, and I start that process, all my energy start to go towards that particular probability of existing, and it can't break, and then it will be a break timeline. However, the influences that you have put it in that energy is naturally gonna come back and affect your tree line, right? Like we can see it here, there's the big trunk, but it's all interconnected with all other probabilities that are sustaining each other, that they are nourishing each other. So all experiences that you have, all thoughts that you have, is creating a probability of you existing. Now, if you see that beyond time or beyond the space, where everything is in the now, then all these waves of probabilities, you can reanimate it again, or if you're conscious, you take them out of your energy field by asserting that, no, I'm not going to have that particular experience, that lover or that job or that illness, right? It all comes with you, the intertwining of your belief system with your desires and action that create a path, a flow, an intention of life that can take you very, very far from what you are meant to be in this incredible steadiness, sense of strength that you are alive, yes, having the experiences, but you are not taken by it. So it is important to to have, number one, concentration. The concentration, okay, what is it you really want and what is it that you really need? Because there are two different things. What we want is the easy path, the limitations, the comfort, what we imagine that we need, and so on. But it's not necessarily the case. What we need is a little bit more of a more robust probability for us to incarnate and to animate. Now, when you are out of the body and your soul journey have created so many paths of experiences, some broken, some fulfilled, some incorporated in you, some floating because you have unfinished business, then you have a tree that is a very complex, and that you have information that comes to you from other nows, because it's happening now, from other nows that wants to be fulfilled, that wants to be in resolution, who want for you to acknowledge, basically, and to put the attention. Same thing in this lifetime, right? When you have some feelings that you denied, some limitations that you don't want to cross, that it becomes an unfinished business. And when it becomes an unfinished business, it becomes a timeline that is not attached to the tree, that is not attached to your soul, to your heart. So it becomes a weight on you. The same way in other lives, if you have unfinished business, if you have no resolve in consciousness, in love, and in acceptance, those experiences, then it becomes timelines that are calling you all the time, expressing itself in different situations. To say, where did this come from? Oh yes, I feel like it's in another time, or I am feeling that I am behaving like a child, but I know I am behaving like a child, but I know better, right? All these confusing emotions can be the influences of other timelines in you that you are not really incorporated or integrated in the great length of your potential and your strength. Homework, really, for any tree, not only hugging the tree, but seeing that the tree also needs us, our comfort, our care. It's not the tree giving us, but us giving the tree, that say, yes, I am here, and in a way we are giving you consciousness while you give me the roots of how you root the consciousness. I thank you very much for sitting with us, and I will see you in our next class. Namaste.